Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the world of Risk Global Domination. I'm Kilted. I'm a competitive player in Risk Online. Today, we're back with some classic fixed Risk with Blizzards on. We're the yellow player, General Trainer, 19902 from America. I'm from Canada, but we got American flag on. There's a lot of American players in Risk, so it's a good incognito flag to go under. We're in the 5th position, and we have a Central America, not Central America, what am I talking about? It's oh my god, I'm gapping on what this territory is, but we have a blizzard over here. What is wrong with me? Wait, and orange has a god spawn for South America. Look at this! Oh my god, turn 1, orange takes this and has like a 10 stack here almost. Wow, okay. We have a Scandinavia blizzard and a blizzard in Ontario, so my troops aren't very good. I get 5 troops in the first turn. I could think about going for Australia because I think Red should probably put his troops in here and go for Africa maybe. But Red gets 6. Oh my god, he's got 10 troops in Asia. So obviously I don't want to go for Australia. Maybe I try to coordinate all my troops into North America. How do I get my troops together for that? This 4 has to get to this 4, has to get in. I stack on this 4. Because Black is clearly going to go for Europe with his troop positioning. So how do I get my 4s around him and into North America? Get my 3 into North America. I guess abandon this 3. Purple adding troops down here is a mistake. Because Red is probably putting all of his troops on the turn 1. Unless he hits the 2. But Red's still going to maybe make a 12 stack and come Ram Dingle time. Oh, loses the 4 on 2 on Black. Because he didn't want to roll his troops out of Australia. Gets the 4 on 1 here. Brings this over. Congo to East Africa, presumably. Orange is a very easy turn 1. No, he goes back to South. What are you doing? He goes to Congo. He's kind of trying to claim multiple things. Orange's turn is easy. So, Black, we've got Fire Eye from Germany. We have Norbert Zeeland from Canada. Hamilton's from United States. Griff Patty from DJ Booty. And Boogerman from Turkey. Okay, Orange actually added his troops exterior to his position. He added them into North America? Where did he put them? Or yeah, because this was already a 4, right? Or was this a 2? No, it was a 4. Okay, White is also going to try to claim Europe. Takes a card there. So I can make an 8 here and try to claim Australia. I actually don't like that. I think I leave down there as is, and maybe hope green and red get, or purple and red get into a fight. I could alternatively make a 9 stack here and try to go to war with Black over Europe, but White's already here. I think I'm just going to put everything in North America, take a Ukraine card, try to show Black good faith, offer Black an alliance, and offer White an alliance. I think that's the perfect moment for me to move out of the way and offer these guys alliances. And then Black gives me a thumbs up. I'll give him a thumbs up. I think timing your alliances is important. Sometimes I just jam alliances out to everybody, but I think making a move that's beneficial to a couple players or signals good to a couple players. Red does go for Africa. I thought he was going to ram dingle. Like, I expected full-on Boogra Man to go full Noober Dog style, all in Australia. If he did, then my read would have been good, but he didn't. So maybe I should have made a 9 down here and told Purple to get the hell out. Yeah, Black's leaving Africa now. Purple has to get out of Africa, but he can't really. I mean, he can make a 7 on 1, 6 on 5, and ram dingle Orange, but I don't think that's good play. Although it would be Orange's fault. No, he's going to do this. Okay. He stacks here and then rolls the 4. You should roll the 4. Oh, he rolls red. Dude, I like still sort of almost have a chance at going for Australia. I'm not going to. Because Purple seems like a lunatic. Norbert Zeeland wants New Zealand from Canada. Or something. 9 goes bing, bing, bong. And then into... No, he smacks Black's 2. And then... Dude, that is like the most confusing thing I've ever seen. Oh no, he's going for North America? You can't be that guy, dude. I'm going to offer Orange an alliance. He's going to hit my 4? How do I survive this? What the hell do I do? Make my 4 a 7 and then try to tell purple to get out of my way? Like, I'm trying to get out of... Make it a 7. Try this 3-on-1, I guess. I'll try it on purple. Oh! Why? Why did that have to happen? Fuck. This is frustrating. I can't lose 2 3-on-1s, right? Oh, that was so rough. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is. A little bit of turbulence in the waters. Can't be that easy. Purple loses all these troops. Where's he go? He stacks North Africa? Dude, orange holding this? Does black ram dingle? This is like the freest South American gift ever. I am so confused by Orange's play. Like, he put his original troops, I guess he's going for North America and... You get a God South America spawn, and you use that to try to not defend it, and then you go for North American Honeypot, the 2-point. But the realistic scenario is that he doesn't get the North American 2-point, and he loses South America. What you do if you have a God-gifted South America is you build strong, and then you try to make Africa part of your home, too. Give him a thumbs up. I'm just going to give him a thumbs up. He wants to hit my 7. It's very stupid. That is a very stupid play. Oh, yeah, it can 12 on 7. Okay, he's coming out. Jesus. I thought that 7 was going to get smoked. That's some love. I like that. He's actually killing troops and wasting troops in here. That's really good for me. That was a very friendly play from Orange all of a sudden. That went from me thinking I'm getting 12 on 7 and my game's over and I have to find a way to suicide slam him before I quit, into like being a friendly play. Also, nobody broke him when he left this unguarded. I'm so confused. Okay, well... Do this. I would like to bring my 3 in, but this 4 is trapped. We needed a dude card to get a big trade there. But now we're looking for either a dude card or an artillery or a wild. Either of the 3 are fine. I just really would like a trade on 4. Red is actually... The 12 isn't pointed at the 4. What's red going to do? He's going to pop orange. There we go. No? Gets out of the way of my 3, so I can come out and let these guys out, maybe. Purple's like... Purple has Australia. He's trapped in here. What's the 20? Is he going to take Europe right now? If he does, do they let him hold it? I mean, nobody's breaking orange. Give him a thumbs up. Hopefully he splits. I mean, he's going to hit my 2, but there's nothing I could do with my 2 there. I mean, if he takes it and gets bad dice, maybe somebody trades on 3 and kills him. Bad dice? He's slidering? Perfect dice. Did he lose anything on any of it? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 attacks plus 0. Very good for him. So the only person that really could kill black would be white or me. But I don't have a trade on 3. He sends me a heart. I'll send... I already sent white an alliance request. Red sends me an alliance request. I accept it. Like, does red break black? Red already didn't break orange and he's guarding it. Like, this is so weird to me. Like, if red is going to guard orange, does orange hit black? Trade on 3? Guards more inside of himself. Hit black, please. Damn. At least stay there. So if white doesn't break... White's not going to break black. I'm not going to break black. It's on red. Why is white here with a stack? Get away from me. I need a dude card or something like that. Artillery, I'll take it. 3 artilleries is fine. I will trade that, provided I get another turn. I shouldn't die. I gave White an option to get his 4 out of North America. I actually think he's going to bring the 17 in. So I got the 4 out of the way for him not to hit it. But, like... Okay, nobody's going to break Black. Wow. So Black gets to hold Europe. This is a friendly neighbor to the crazy degree. Where, like, I'm a little shocked. Like, in Red's position there, I break 100%. In White's position, I break 100%. In Orange's, I break... No, White's, no. Not White's. In Orange's or Red's, I break Black there 100% of the time. He took it too early. Purple's secured. Black having a 13 here. It wasn't going to suicide him. Orange is protected by Red. He could pop it. Black can't slam him or Black dies. Like, you can slow the Europe guy down a little bit there. But nobody's making that play. So oh, baby. I mean, he didn't do it last turn, but he did it this turn. Now, I would like to go boom, boom, boom. With my... Like, if White brings the 4 out and doesn't bring the 17 to Kamchatka or the 17 to Alaska. If White traps the 17 from being able to do something... Wait. What is Orange doing? Purple just broke Black and Orange is sending on him? I'm very, very... Like, Orange is forcing Purple... Because Red's going to retake, Black's going to retake. Purple's going to be trapped behind this 18. He's, like, trying to get Purple to slam him. Okay. He leaves the bonus, which is good. And now what? I'm going to trade. I'm not going to take it, though. I'm going to knock Black out of here. I'm going to leave a 3 there just to guard. Like a friendly 3, kind of like Black is. Orange is giving me a thumbs up now. Perfect dice for me. Two twos in a row. 3 2s in a row. I get perfect dice. I could actually put a stack, a big stack right there, but I'm not going to. I could have put, like, if I lose nothing here, a 22 against White's 22. But if White trades on 5 and hits me, the game's over. So I'm going to take this bonus, but not right away. Red's going to knock Purple out of here. Black's going to trade and retake. We'll see. Purple probably ramdingles Orange. So I actually could have knocked Orange out of here, but then Purple could kill him. But now Purple can't kill him. Even, okay, Black trades. Big trade. Nice for him. I did get a dude, so I would have gotten a big trade if I waited. But I think this is better to tell White, hey, no, don't come in here. And now Purple's going to either skip or full send Orange. Orange thinks this is a good play. I blocked you, Purple. You're going to die. And White's probably going to get your kill. Like, if Purple slams... Well, that could be good. If Purple slams this, White gets the Orange kill into the Purple kill and takes Australia. And then I don't have a confrontation over North America. Yeah. Okay, Purple actually got a good enough roll that White would kill Orange, but not Purple. I actually wouldn't kill Orange here. Wait, sorry, you can't kill Orange. He's trapped behind Red. I keep forgetting he's like got 9 troops. He's such a weird game this guy's playing. The way he's playing is so confusing to me. I completely forgot he's over here. How is this even possible? This is the most confusing Classic Fix game I played in a little while. Okay, dude trade for White. That makes me happy. Okay. And backs off. But still he's on that corner. I need an artillery to take that and stack in his face. Good. Next turn, I trade on 3 and I go right into his face and I take my bonus. I don't want to sit at 26 beside the 28. He gets 3 troops on his turn, has a 31 on 26 roll, and he maybe tries it. And if he has a trade on 3, it'd be even worse. I have 7 troops more than him right now, but him having a big trade might make him try something stupid. I don't know how good Griff Patty is, but his positioning is very threatening to me. So when I trade and sit here, I'll feel better. And I think Black and I will maintain a good alliance here, and I can card skip if he knocks my other 3 out. That's fine. Does Black kill Purple? He might. No, he takes a card in Afghanistan. Stops. I am so confused. Purple could kill Orange, maybe, with good enough dice. He gets, if he had a trade, he definitely could. You go here, here. You split like 14 off, 13, 12, and then the rest. Orange says attack my territory if you need. What, are you suiciding out? I mean, I can't get through this. I mean, if he does go through break red and orange, I wouldn't hate it. But he already hit the orange stack. So, like, does he commit further? Okay. He's going to take this from orange.
This is fine.
So now he's actually full. Okay, that's a good roll. He's going to full feed orange to white unless white has a orange has a trade. He goes back to Australia. He just holds this and tries to see if anybody takes. Red probably takes this. If you're red, you take this and stack Middle East. Bring your 7 to Middle East. You run your 25 into the corner. Bring it into the 7 or the 5. And then you've got the +5. Black has a +5. I'm going to trade and have a +5. White's going to probably kill orange here and hopefully be out of my face. I hope he gets bad dice on this. He has to split. He's fast. I would give him so he's fast. He loses 6 on a 6 though. Has a 16 stack. I'm gonna say well played. I mean, orange was a lunatic. Now, this trade would almost be enough to kill purple for a double trade. He might try it. If he feeds it, I can double kill. If the 16v14 wins and he doesn't clean it, I can double kill. Oh my god, so close. He's asking to get smoked though. Purple's gonna slam white. Is it worth it for me to kill everybody? I have 39 troops. I could kill, oh man, I'd kill white for a trade and then I can't get both really. I do this and I sit. I finally got my bonus. Very close. If these stacks collided, I win the game pretty much. Because I could probably double kill them at that point where they're both basically free. And then maybe kill red into slam black's 40. Nah, it might even not be a winning position. It might just put me into the 1v1 where I lose. But now red takes all of this. Purple's going to go for the white kill. Purple's going to trade kill white trade. Don't guard that. You take it. Why? But he leaves it unguarded. So purple trades and still tries to kill white. And then white trades and tries to kill purple back. And then I maybe can double kill. The problem is black and red are only on 1 or 2 cards. So if I do that, I take most of the board. And I will be the threat. And black and red have friendly borders. I mean, black and me have friendly borders. Black and thinking about killing them now. Black could also kill white into purple right now with this 40 stack plus whatever. He's got 8 troops to deploy. Literally, the 10 can come down and clean this, and then he puts the rest on the 40. He can double kill them very easy. He might be thinking about it. Nope, take a card and pass. Yeah. More reserved from black. Purple, if he has the big trade, might go for the white kill. Red playing this weird game, like he should have fed it, right? He should have taken South America and stacked Middle East. He would have the +5. And then he doesn't have people breaking his bonus. He would get stronger. We're going to have a very weird 3-player endgame. Yeah, he's going to basically feed white and also break red again. Yeah, and then white's going to trade and hit purple back. And then white will be on 3 cards. Oh, he's also breaking black. That helps a lot. 6 on 3 works, but loses everything? No, leaves the 3. Goes back. White trades and comes back. They're worth 5 cards. Depending how many troops they go down to, I could kill both of them for 5 cards in total. Okay, you're still here. Oh, it was the dude trade. I'm glad I didn't extend for that. AI difficulty's hard if they do bot. He might take this and chill. Okay. I'm going to come out and sit. Black being broken with a 3 in his bonus is kind of cool. I will do this, and then I will match Black's 5. I have a 2-point North America. I've got 5 with double dudes now. It's okay. It is what it is. That guy just traded triple dudes in. I was due to get a dude. Like red or black could double kill these guys. Red might be going for purple kill now. Purple kill into Australia. Okay. Red's fed up with people going through his bonus. He's finally going to kill one of them. Or both. If he leaves a 13 or something, 14, that's good. I think he's going to double kill. Wait, he's going to fail the double kill and feed it to black. At least kill purple. He needs to at least kill purple. Okay, he's not killing white. He leaves the 14 just to guard from white. And protect white. What a weird game. Oh my god. This is such a weird game. Like, I've played a lot of Classic Fixed. I played a lot of Risk. I play Risk every day. This game is something special. I was so confused by Orange's play. To go out 6th when you have that God spawn, his stacking in purple's face. I have no idea how any of that worked. How red lets black hold immediately. Purple broke the second time. And orange even let black hold and then stacked in purple. Like, I'm so lost. Black has to hit a red 3 at the very least to take his bonus back. So I have enough troops to kill red and white, but I would lose to black in the 1v1, right? I could double kill white and red here. Definitely could. But black has a 54, and I would just get smoked, right? Oh, no, not if white trades. I mean, if white trades and takes something... No, he's going to stack inside of himself and skip. Oh, he's going to take a card here, and then he's going to bring his 7 back to a 16, and he's going to play passive Sally Wanker, hide in the corner, orange fist bumps. I don't hate... Like, I call that passive Sally Wanker. If white's trying to win, he's chilling. He's doing the right move. So I'm just going to hit this now. Hands my next card. Double dudes in an artillery. Red's getting 9 a turn now. To my 8, and black's 8. And white. Is he hitting black? That's a black attack. Or he's skipping. I predict he skips. He made a mistake. Yeah, he meant to take a card and he screwed up. Yeah, okay. But now he's also opened the door to killing white. But white just traded on 3 last turn. White won't accept my alliance. Black and red are allied with me, but not communicating with me. Black and red have also been good friends this game. Okay, that 9 is good. Okay. I thought he might be doing a pop or just a pop, but it's a defensive 9, which is also good for me. The smaller his 53 stack is, the more likely my stack doesn't get crushed by his stack. So if he guards with 9s and stuff, I'm happy with that. And I leave this as a 5-5. I'm fine with that. If red comes through and breaks both of us, it is what it is. At least black takes the damage too. And black is to respond first in that scenario. Okay, so we're looking for a cavalry now. Trading with white here, keeping my stack open. Cavalry! Okay, double dudes into artillery cavalry gives me the big trade. Do I have a +2? No, but I don't really care. I am 1 troop ahead of black, sitting on a big trade. That's pretty good for the speed at the start of this game. I was kind of slow getting North America comparatively. I got good dice hitting 3 2-stacks in a row, which is... Variance has to come back to me sometimes. So very happy for that, which allowed me to have a big enough stack that white didn't try to contest me. So I'm very pleased, and I'm in an equal spot with black. We're both slightly ahead of red and way ahead of white. So it's a good 4-player endgame position I'm in. I was relatively close to being able to just win the game outright. If white and purple had a different There was a couple interactions with white and purple there that almost set me up to because they're before me in turn order. Almost set me up to do the double kill or even a triple kill into punching black into the win, right? In the 3-player endgame, could knock white out of here, but I'm not going to. And now black's guarding his bonuses. So, like, in the 4-player endgame, if 2 people fight and you go next, you can double kill them, and then you're in a 1v1, so you can take the board advantage or the attacker's advantage into the 1-on-1, right? So, like, the double kill into the 1-on-1 is very strong, but in a 5-player game, the double kill has to leave me strong enough to get the 3rd kill and smash in the 1v1, right? So if those guys did that shenanigans in a 4-player situation, I double kill them and smash black and we win. But because it was still a 5-player situation, I don't double kill them because I'd have to do the triple kill. I could double kill them, but then I own most of the board, and red and black are both going to take some of the board back because I'm too threatening, and then they have some mental thing going on where, hey, we have to hit yellow. We have to hit yellow. Yellow's the problem. So once 2 people are both hitting the same person in a 3-player endgame, that person's at a big disadvantage. But definitely if their stacks collided and they both had like 5 troops left, that would have been like, I don't know, one of them had 4 cards, one of them had 5 cards. It would have been like 9 free cards, basically. So I could have like killed both of them into 2 more trades, into killing red into a trade or 2, into punching black. And that would have been game ending. Right, we still have the double dudes. We got another dude after last trade-in. Do we get another dude? No, we don't. Artillery en route. Okay. I'm 2 troops behind black now. How am I 2 troops behind black? We were even. Oh, he got a +2 when he did his big trade. That's the explanation. He got a +2 on his big trade. +2 on Ukraine. A 69 stack. I don't know if he's memeing or that was just a number that happened to happen. I think it just happened to happen. The 10s and the 5. The longer the game goes as is, black and I are going to keep gaining over white. Red's going to get 1 troop more than us per turn, so red catches up a little bit, but not very quick. It is slowly evening the game out between the 3 of us with white. It is weird. Usually red would be the one with South America and Africa, and then white would be in Australia. So this is a very interesting and unique position when it comes to like the 4-player endgame. The fact that the African player also has Australia. 90 stack. I did will that. I said artillery. So the cards have been good to me. When something kicks off, if black starts it or red starts it or white starts it, the likeliest scenario is it's between them. The only person that would really start a war with me would be black. And if red or white did it, it means they're going through black as well. So the only person I have to worry about starting a beat, like we're in a 4-player game. Psychological part comes into play. Who is going to get into a fight with who? Who's going to develop some kind of a beef, right? The only person that can really beef me is black, realistically. If anybody else tries to beef me, they got to go through black. So white and red can beef. White and red and black can beef. Red and black can beef. Right? Red and me can't really. White and me can't really. So the only beef I can have is with black, but all of these guys can beef with each other. So just process of elimination, me having the 2-point honeypot and only being touching black with a big stack here, kind of has me in that little beautiful position. Red 62 is only pointed at black, by the way. So that's fun. And yes, you guys could say, maybe I should think about knocking out white from Asia. In doing that, I risk 2 things. Red being pissed at me, because now white's going to want to break him. And white, I don't care too much about white doing something. Anything white does into me, I'll kill him after and get his cards. But it will hurt me and drop me below both of these guys in troops. I'll enter the 3-player endgame against 2 people that have been good allies all game. And I'll be in the 3rd position and the weakest position. Now, there's also a chance that black actually knocks white out of here as well. Maybe I take a card in Japan next, just to you know, slowly nudge it in that direction. Yeah, he's literally putting very little out here. And I'm going to look like, oops, I'm confused. I added it to the wrong spot. And then I go back. Nice and slow. I'm not trying to attack or look too skilled. You can spot a Grandmaster if they put 4 troops down to take a card. You can spot them if they're slidering. You can spot them attacking fast. You can spot them putting a perfect 4-on-1, perfect 7-on-3, stuff like that. You can spot Grandmasters based on skill pattern, right? But like Red's making 10 stacks and taking a card. Black's making 9 stacks, taking like everybody's just putting all of their troops in a stack and taking a card. Nobody's doing the 4-on-1, right? So none of these guys are Grandmasters, I'm pretty certain. Right? Maybe not even Masters. But if I'm the one putting perfect 4-on-1 blitzes over and over, that's a tell. Whether these guys would pick up on it or not, I don't know. But it is a tell. Now, I can trade with white here. In a way that now, if somebody might be more inclined to knock white out of here, because there's not an extra... Just like some visual thing. Seeing an extra white one in Japan might be like, oh, it's a big committal to do this to get the white Japan one out, right? Even more for black, he'd have to do a split to get it, right? So if I'm trying to edge black into maybe knocking white out of here, because red's not going to, I don't think. But if I want black to knock white out, I kind of want white only in a one little spot for him to hit. Make it as easy for him as possible in case he does lean that way. Now he's 9 troops up on me. What happened? Oh no, he started this turn, right? I haven't started this turn yet. 115. He might be doing it now. No. Boy, we're on round 17. I could also get my stack trap now if white stops trading with me here. Oh, no big trade. We'll wait. We'll wait for that cavalry. Keep trading here with white. All right. Red is almost caught up. I'm a trade ahead of him, but he's 140 to my 143, so. Cool. Black's on 145. Artillery for days, baby. We'll trade the triple artillery, and we will get cavalry. All right. Trying to think, like, if I do knock this 6 out, does red ramdingle me? Because you have to make, like, I want to progress the game. I want to make a move that progresses the game. So black and me both run the same risk of hitting this 6 and having red be pissed at us. Like, obviously, we hit this 6. We know white's going to be mad at us. So we make that move with the intention of realizing this might at some point try to come out and hit us. We definitely would recognize that. But we also have to pay attention to, does red do something, right? If I tick red off, does he... Like, red has notoriously not been guarding here. So, like, does red just move the 102 over to this 223 and then he's just pointing in my face? Like, does that happen? Do I risk a full red suicide from that? I don't know. I mean, obviously you take chances at some point. I think if black doesn't knock that out relatively soon, I probably will. I don't think red ever does. You're deploying to Western Africa? Or Australia? Africa? Traps his stack again. He likes to take cards here. I would love a Euro card to be hit, so black actually could do that. 9v6. Oh. Tax down. Doesn't want to open my stack any further, by the way. So, like, I guess if white stops trading cards with me there, is that the time I do it? I'm on double dude's artillery, so I don't have a trade. If he starts taking cards to the left, though... I mean, he's been good about keeping my stack open. We keep having this 69 pop up right here. Very interesting. I need a cavalry. No, triple dudes and an artillery. We're actually, it's very good that white's leaving such a small stack here, too. Like, if this was a 30, it's a much bigger commitment to hit it. Hitting a 6 isn't that bad. And also, if he makes it a 7, hits, and he goes down to a 5, it's even easier to hit. Although, like, the thing is, if white gets fed up and bots, the 74 comes out, and it causes mayhem for these guys. These guys get destroyed if white bots. If white gets fed up and wants to ramdingle the board, these guys taste it before I do. Unless he goes through black into me. But I've been trading with white. So I'm leaning even more towards, like, I kind of want white to stick around. Crazy man from DJ Booty. Because we're just trading cards here. Because I have to think of all options. Like, if we're trying to cause some mayhem. Cavalry? Wild card will do. He's 80 troops behind. He could cause me a lot of damage if he comes out and slams my stack. Red and black pointed at each other pretty hard, but they're both accessible to me as well. Black especially. So you could say I could start trying to use the alliances here. But there's no... Oh. No. Okay. There's no real... like, benefit. Like, if I ask red, hey, please hit white, like, he's not going to do the 6. If I ask black to hit white, he's going to be like, you hit white. And really, he would have every right to tell me to shove it and do it myself. Every right. So at this point, I don't think using the alliances is going to benefit me. I think I would come across more like the guy that, like, do my work for me. Right? And I think when I use these alliances, I don't want to be coming across that way. I want to come across as the guy that, hey, if we're having an alliance, let's do it together. I'm also willing to contribute to making a move with you, right? Although now would be the time I could do it. Probably some of you are like, just hit that 6, bruh. All right. Black stack has no access to me. I mean, red's going to give it access. I only lost 2 troops on that. I have the dude trade. White's not going to be happy with me. It is what it is, man. Is he actually going to bot? He looks like he's in it for the long haul. What, thumbs down? Why thumbs down? And I knew red wasn't going to like that. Do I send red a heart? What's he do now? Does he put anything here? If he blocks North Africa, I'm happy. No, stacks here. Black's guarding more now. Or 2 and 2. He's not guarding a lot. Well, if white stops taking cards, that's a win for me, right? I didn't like it. If he stopped trading with me for like 1 second, I trapped my stack. Now he's skipping. Okay, it's better. This is better. This is way better. And now I have more than 12 territories. So I get 1 extra troop a turn, and white is not getting cards. I think that's a win. I didn't know how the response to that was going to be. Maybe I should have done it earlier. But I've also... we definitely run the risk of white being like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to get 4th place anyways. Let me full send into yellow. That's definitely a risk we run. Black's like trying to knock me down in territories or what? Or knock red under 15. He's trying to knock red under 15 maybe. Dude, if they're playing territory game, knock red under 15, I'm a fan of that. We have triple dudes and a cavalry. I'll just take one territory off black. Black's 160 is only pointed at red. Red's 160 is only pointed at black. Unless he goes through a bunch of his stacks to get to me. Feeling pretty good. Got the artillery. We got a big trade coming. I keep having all these dude cards. I will get a dude trade at some point, but we keep like lucking out to get the big one, right? +2 in Alaska. Cool. Red gonna hit more of my territories to knock me down or what? No? I mean, if I get to hold 12 territories, then I'm also getting 9 a turn. Not that it matters a lot. I'm 11 troops behind black right now. But I haven't got my 8 or 9 for this turn. So I've still remained parity with black that whole time. Traded for 12. Another +2 for him. Man's getting all his +2s. Gonna take a card where? Nope. 2 red territories he's hitting. Like, at some point, does that tick red off? And I love that white is not wasting our time. He's like, I'm card skipping. That's my strategy. That's what's happening right now. He's not wasting anybody's time with it. Okay. Not moving too fast. 204 stack. I have the biggest stack. 1 troop behind black. And I'm 7 troops ahead of red. Now I'm even with black and 7 troops ahead of red. Perfect. Right, we've maintained a nice little roll on that white 6. I was wondering if white was going to come out and do something. There's another fun thing here, is like if white bots, he still may just bot here. Oh. Black's trying to hold a bunch of territories? Or like, what's he doing? The multiple attacks from black might be ticking red off. I'm only taking 1 card and passing. Am I triple dudes again? We are going to get a dude trade. You know it's happening. It's fine. Once we get through the dude trade, hopefully we're back to regular cards. Black's down to 11. Red's at 12. I mean, this bonus is 6 and this is 5. So, like, unless you also take Middle East, he will be on 12 the whole time. Oh, you know we're getting an artillery. We're raw dogging this. I'm going to hold the dudes all game and keep getting big trades. I have a feeling black's getting frustrated at red holding so many territories. Maybe he even hits a few more of mine, but I don't mind. Like, if I'm open, that just makes it better for me. I don't care. Okay. I don't mind that at all. Go ahead. Maybe red's like, screw you. Now red and I are both going to take a card off black and knock him to 11 anyways. Does he come out? Is he thinking? What's white doing? He's on 4 cards, funny enough. Imagine he's had no trade on 4 this whole time. He's just sitting there holding 4 artillery, and he's not trading them. And I'm sitting here like, please, dude, I need artillery. This is my revenge for not letting him get cards. He holds all the artillery hostage. Holds the artillery hostage. That's it. Okay. Fortify. I feel like... Yeah, okay. I'm going to get ramdingled. No, I didn't. Okay. Cool. I'm going to bring my Alaska 3 to the front. Kind of want to get my rear troops into this, right? I'd like to take this card and then come back. Or this card and come back. Is red going to hit a bunch of black territories now? After black kept hitting his territories? No, stops. Okay. Black stack can't hit me. Neither of these guys has a stack pointed at me right now. I feel good about it. And he's adding his troops here to hit red. Good. Leave me alone. Okay. Ah! This is like, what is that? Is it, he's no longer feeling he needs the defense, or is he preparing? Okay, there it is. You guys saw it. I didn't recognize it in time, but you guys saw it. Is black preparing for the ramdingle? And if he is, it's only pointed at red and white. And if black ramdingles red and white, I go next. Right? He doesn't hit the 3, right? He hits the 1? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm on 12 territories. I think black's going to hit me and not red. I don't really care either way. I actually don't know what black's thinking. I would very much like to get some use out of alliances here. I'm trying to figure out how to use alliances here to achieve something. Everybody just big stacking it makes it more difficult. Yeah, he hits me again. I don't care. Like, sure, yay, I'm under 12 territories. And then he puts his stacks together again. Okay. He does have the biggest, scariest stack on board right now. Ah, we got the big trade. Now, I also have a big, scary stack. And I'm not going to open black to me. There we go. Okay. Red's going to take a 15th territory, and I guess black's going to hit that this time. Black's now open to me. Something to make note of. He was close to me for the longest time. Now he's open. If he rolls me, he kills me, but he gets third, so. Okay. Let's red hold the 15, or is he going to pop with the 5? He doesn't like red on 15. He just... Territory... Okay. Something is actually starting to brew slightly. Very slowly. Some kind of, like, territory war. Black's getting into. He's not happy that he's not holding 12 territories. I'm just going to keep doing this. Wild card. Cool. Right, red has to take a card on black, so it knocks him under 12 anyways. And all you get from holding 12 territories is 1 extra troop, right? So it's not worth it. But when the game is kind of like this, some people look for like a little advantage. Can I get 1 extra troop a turn? As if it matters when we have 250 each, right? But that little 1 troop a turn can turn into black putting 5 stacks all over the place to try to hold his 12 territories. Can turn into red hitting a 5 stack. Can turn into black hitting his 23. Can turn into a red suicide. We've seen that plenty of times. Literally starting with just hitting 1s. It can turn very heated, very fast. Or all of a sudden red starts leaving 5s or 10s, and then black hits a red 5 or a 10, the 23 comes out and hits some of black. And then, like, very fast the big stacks get involved. People get heated really quick. I'm so glad I knocked white out. I wasn't going to. But it seems like that was the right play. He's in this for the long haul. And I didn't think he was based on how he was playing the game earlier. But like let's evaluate white's game. Didn't have the greatest spawn. Tried to make it to North America, but I made it clear that he couldn't get North America. So didn't contest me there. Came out here and then went looking for the free kills in orange and purple. With that drama happening, right? And then kind of got into a beef with purple. Got weak over it. But like, I don't know. Maybe he's not low skill. Maybe he's in here and he's in here for the rank points. To be honest, at the time of recording, the rank season ends in like 4 days. I forgot about that. Now that I'm thinking about it, the rank season ends in like 4 days. And if I thought of that this morning, maybe I wouldn't have done a classic fixed. Maybe I would have done something else. Okay, red actually got to hold his 15 territories. Started with 10. Does black care? Okay, black's open to me again. I wonder. Like, if black was to go crazy, the 3 options he has is full send red. Bad option. Or I guess full send red, full send me. Both are bad options, right? Full sending, we'll say. Option 1, very bad. Option 2, killing white. And then hoping me and red don't... Oh. I was gonna... And then option 3 was also... Oh, no. Ooh. That was scary. I was going to say option 3 is break through the 23, take Australia from red, right? And that's also not a good option. He says red's saying attack black. I'm going to say attack black. Do I trade my triple cavalry just to be on less cards? I think so. I hit one territory. Yeah, red says hit black, and then I say hit black, and I only hit one territory. But, like, what do you have in mind? Like, what am I supposed to hit of his? Come through here and break his bonus, and then I get suicide? Like, what am I going to do to black right now? That's the problem with this point of the game in Classic Fixed. All that matters is whose big stack collides with whose big stack. Nothing else really matters at this point in the game. So fighting over these territories, me doing 2 or 3 extra attacks, getting suicide slammed over, ends the game for me. Yeah. Just boom, boom. I don't mind. Absolutely no problem with that. He wants to hold all the territories. I think that's going to start to tick red off. By the way, still props for White for playing his turns fast. He's been doing nothing for a while, and he's since like what, round 17 or something, 20 round, like a lot of turns he's been playing his turns fast. And now that I've said that, I jinxed it, and he's botting out. But if he bots out, that's great for me, right? The white bot fortifies, and then it starts coming out. Either red has to guard against it, or it comes out into both of them, and I can guard from it. Yeah, he's still here. He was washing his hands. He took a tinkle. Maybe he was sitting on a squatty potty. You never know. Yep. Black's now 10 troops behind me because of all of his extra attacks. Red ever breaks this? That'd be funny. Yeah, Black's down to 13. Is he going to go pop, pop? Is he going to hit 2 territories every time? Like, the extra work he's doing is costing him the extra troop he's getting. That's the thing. If he attacks 2 times, the next turn, he's going to attack me twice. Oh my god, these cards. So now red's going to take 1 card. And then black's going to add, and he's going to go pop, pop. He's going to take both of these. Wonder if red ever puts his stack on Middle East to tell black, hey, that's my territory and I'm keeping it. Multiple attacks? Don't tease me. You're a teaser McGeezer, bruh. I mean, I got the honeypot. What am I supposed to do with it now? You know what would be cool is if I could come off Greenland, smack Iceland, and sit a stack here, and then black can't get me because he's only pointing at red. And then he slams red because I do it. That's not happening. I do that to black, I'm tasting it. He's going to put the full stack here. I'm going to back off, and he's going to come through. Keep in mind, like, as much as red's like, hey, hit black, and if we do work together, oh, he's breaking me now. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Is that all he's doing? Okay. That was the one thing. All the beef's starting to happen. I guess black wanted to hit me. I can trade double wilds and a dude card. Even with the +2 Alaska. Retake that. Break him back and leave a 20 here. The problem is I think red might open him to my stack. Or what if I don't break him? And I leave a 20 there. Oh. Just kill him. He broke your bonus. Full send him. White's wasting a lot of time, too. Black's getting impatient, and White's wasting time. He was working relatively... Like, what White should be doing, if he's here, is taking your turn immediately. Tensions are getting heated. No, he's here. He's... Like, are you stalling, or what? Maybe I can convince black to hit red. So black gets 8 troops. He has no trade. I'm going to guard it, but only like a 15. Enough that he can't break. And I'll give him a thumbs up. I'm going to try to use alliances. I think, like, you could say I should break him and leave a stack here, but that's very close to the end of the game. Black is ready to progress the game. If red opens this 23, black might go into it. We'll see. He looks like he's ready to progress the game, so let's see if he is. And if he is, I shouldn't be the one that's his target. He poked at me to see if it's time for suicide. Now he can go into Australia. Give him a thumbs up. Or give him nothing. We'll see. I'll give him a thumbs up while he's thinking. I want him to know I'm behind him if he does something stupid. Hits the 303, I'd love it, but no. Takes a card and passes. Breaks red's bonus. Kills white? No, breaks both bonuses. Okay. Good game. Killed white. Okay. Yeah, as I said, he's getting fed up. White wasted a lot of time. Maybe you should have took your turns faster. Gave me time to cool down after black hit me, right? Black hit me, white gave me a full minute to just cool down and think about a strategy rather than just retaliation. Some people will just retaliate immediately. Does he hide down here? So either red and I could kill black and take second. He's going to go back to Ukraine. Can I get black to send on red and feed me red now? Give him this. Thumbs up. Here's the question. We're in a 3-player endgame. Black goes immediately before me. Now, can I try to play in a way that black sends on red and then I capitalize? Red's going to retake and not break. Yeah, if he takes this, I need him to open the 175. Did I open black to red? No, because then I have to close my stack to do it. He's going to leave this here. He's 3-on-1? What's happening? Okay. Okay. I really don't want to open the 178 to my face. How many turns did he start? Troops did he start with? 12. I want to do something, but what? Black's ready. Whether he gets second or third, I think. Oh, there. Yes. Yes. Will he do it? Will he do it? This is the moment. Red opened him. Black could go for it right now. If he hits the 321, the game's over. No! Ah! Well, I tried. All right. Not quite. Problem is, there's lots of problems. I take Australia. Does red slam me for that? It also closes my stack off. I think black's going to suicide slam me, but at worst case, if he does that, I still get second. Unless red guards him by moving to North Africa. Red literally keeps opening the 188. But he's also not breaking black. Red has been... Like, this is one of those games where it's like, this is a very passive classic fix game. We're an hour in now. Or basically an hour in. And it definitely happens. I like the more aggressive plays, the more alliance work coordinated plays. There wasn't really an opening for good alliance work. Like right now there is for first and second locking it. Yeah, he's going to hit me instead. Takes all my territories. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe he puts the 202 in my face. You attack. Oh, I don't trust red at all. Like maybe red just kills me out of the blue because I'm not hitting black. Like, okay, I could go and slider 60 troops into black, and then maybe red would kill him. The problem is red has not shown any aggression whatsoever. Even with the incredibly weak players that were very killable for their cards, he just sat in Egypt and did nothing. So my read is that red is like the most pacifist of players of like all time. So like, I would love to work with red, but I think I get nothing from it. I think I get literally nothing from it. So we let black rebuild. And if I'm going to work with black, it's just black doesn't go immediately after me. And like, could I trust black? If black was after me, could I slider blitz 150 into red and have black clean him? Could I trust that? I don't think I can trust that from red. I think if I go in and I slider blitz 80 troops into black or something, or 100 troops into black, I think red does nothing. Red might even just kill me out of that. Because black hasn't really done anything to him all game. The only time he broke him here, he also killed white. So the only time black has ever hit red was when he also killed white. So, okay, he's taking territories. Does he take Australia? That'd be the thing. No. The dudes again? Ah, stupid classic fixed. The worst part is, like, I know why. So the ranking system is resetting in a couple days, right? So, like, that's why these guys are so... And white especially, too. Like, that's why we're playing like this. Everybody cares so much about their rank point. I don't. I want a fun, interesting game. But I have found... And maybe I missed it. Feel free to let me know if I missed it. But I haven't found an opportunity to work with somebody. +4 on the 1. Does he ever at some point finally hit this 23? I mean, I don't trust you. I wish I could trust you, dude. Red might even just kill me and give me a third. Like, he's slammed, like... I don't trust you. He's gonna open black's 221 to me now. He hits an extra territory, knocking him under 15. I literally don't trust red even a little bit. He has shown zero willingness to hit anything. What's this? He's making sure to 4-on-1-4. He's taking every single territory. Like, this is very greedy to, like, some crazy levels. Loses 3. No sliders. Loses 2. This is good. The same thing, though. Whoever black stack hits is the person that gets second. Unless I can convince black to hit red and feed it to me. That's basically how it works. Red wants me to go first. What do I do? Alright. Like, okay, let me look at this from red's perspective. If we're going to team on black, I need to go first. Right? Red's trying to hit a lot of his territories. He hits a ton of black territories without opening black to my stack. He's going to add a troop here just to make sure he gets this territory, and he's going to do this again. So do I hit? Maybe I hit 4. I'm going to hit some of Black's territories now, too. Okay. Does he do more? Okay, okay. I'm going to hit 4 of his territories, too. Or yeah. I'm going to show a little bit more allegiance with red. Keep in mind, Black can suicide slam me whenever he wants, and I'll take second. I'm going to... Red and I need to build trust. Let's build it slower. We need to build some trust. Black trades? Is it a full ram dingle or what? Like, no matter what, unless red full sends on me, I do get at least top 2. But I want to win. Like, I'm trying for first. This 40 here is interesting. Okay, that's the next step up. And he goes here. He's getting ready for a big stack slam. They're both saying attack each other. Okay, give red a thumbs up. I mean, red could kill black and take second, but he also doesn't want second. Red wants first. You guys might be like, you got to do your alliances, you got to do this. Red wants first. He's been incredibly passive all game. Probably, oh, he breaks this time. He's been incredibly passive all game. Shown very little willingness to do very much at all. Even when opportunities have presented themselves, right? In red's position, I think I would have got some kills in the middle there and probably tried to snowball the game. I'll give black the thumbs up. I would kill red if he sent into him. As long as he opened me to get the 23. He's not. He's going to come right up here. Oh. Just breaks. 7 on a 1 he lost. That's why you slider. He lost 7 on a 1. Takes Australia now. That's actually a bigger commitment from black. On the red hit. Red's laughing. Puts it all trapped. Okay. I go straight to Ural. I think I'm going to abandon my bonus. Bring my 15 to this. Give him a thumbs up. I don't think he's going to hit him. I think he's going to retake and chill. He might break my North America too. God, we're all being scumbags. Like, keep in mind, like, I am not ashamed to admit, like, I'm also trying to be manipulative with alliances. That's how Classic Fix works. Neither of these guys is like my solid ally, 2-on-1. We go 1 and 2. Neither of them, neither me or them has shown allegiances like that at this point. He's not going to open it, though. He does open it. Does he hit? If he hits it, the game's over. No. Oh, there we go. It happened. Never mind. Does he kill guard? It doesn't matter. Good game. You want to kill guard him? I mean, go ahead. Should I let red have his kill? I mean, at this point, I let red have his kill, right? I'm going to let red do it. One of these guys had to make a decision. One of these guys had to make a decision. And we got it. We got our decision. We got our win. And let's do this in a fun way. That's put some suspense into these guys' booty holes. Good game? You know this guy was like doo 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 doo. Black could have got second at any point this game by slamming the red stack, right? So we're all scumbags using Alliance Chat to try to get first. I out scumbagged them today. Let's go. It is what it is. That's how Classic Fix works in the 3-player endgame. If I could have had a different scenario, I've got, whatever, I shouldn't have to explain myself. If you're new to the channel, I've got tons of Classic Fix games that go way back where me and somebody are like tag teaming the entire lobby. We go first and second, and we guarantee that we both get first and second. I've had plenty of games like that. Even games where I've gotten second because I'd rather take a chance going with me and my ally into the final two than betray them and give them third. So I love alliances, but this was a very touch and go, scumbaggy, backstabby, no trusty kind of game. It's exactly how I felt the whole game. Red did eventually get frustrated. I think so the reason I moved my stack to Ural and put a big stack here is I wanted Red to be scared of me killing him. Right? I hit only black and I brought all of my troops out saying, screw it, the game's ending now. And I Red, so he actually killed. What kind of bot? What kind of thing is this? That was so weird. That was such a weird interaction and bug. I think he quit as he killed black, so it froze it or something. It is what it is. I'll take the win. We'll check the ranks. I'm gonna guess maybe an expert and a couple intermediates. The first couple people that died probably novice. We'll see. Wouldn't be surprised to see stuff like that. Black intermediate and ooh, white was a master. Yeah, not surprised. Red was an expert. Okay. 2 beginners, an intermediate, an expert, and a master. That explains why it was a little bit more touch and go at the end, right? Especially white trying to hang on for his ranks. Probably trying to get Grandmaster before the season ends. Season ends in 3 days. Sorry you got 4th, dude, but I mean, you were in a tough spot, tough spawn. Classic Fix is hard to grind rank points on. Anyways, thank you guys for joining till the end of the video. Thank you for joining till the end of the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next one.